Hi guys, welcome to another ChesspatzerUK video. Today I'm playing another Handicap Blitz match, and it's against the awesome MyTeacherSam. If you've not seen this guy, you should check him out. I mean, you probably have, because he's he's a lot bigger than me when it comes to Twitch, YouTube fame. But the guy, the enthusiasm levels are just they're through the roof, and it's very infectious. So once you get onto his stream, before you know it, you're spamming it with emotes with hype and tigers waving. I mean, his thing is pretty much the tiger emblem, which, as you can see on the top of his that way, this way, that way, his YouTube icon, which I'll show his YouTube and his Twitch channel, are little tigers that are chess pieces, which is totally awesome. And he's a bit of a tiger anyway. Yeah, a tiger in his play. He's a little bit lower rated than me, but it won't make any difference, because what I've seen from his streams is, like me, he plays terribly against weaker players and really well against strong players. So by a sort of cross connection of strong versus weak and psychology, we should have a nice fair match. And those that have seen these handicap matches before know that it only really gets exciting when someone gets down to 2 minutes or 1 minute, and then it's just all chaos as someone tries to win with a stupid time deficit. So you'll see that happening. We're going to start the match in about, looks like, 3 or 4 minutes. As I was saying, this is his YouTube channel. Plenty here. He's got quite a few subs, 359, which sounds low, but to be honest, on YouTube it's quite hard to get subscribers, and that's actually a good score. Video wise, he's got plenty, and he does matches against GMs, he does tournaments, you know, he does handstands by the looks of things. I mean, the guy he's a little bit crazy, but in a good way. So like I say, go there, check him out. I'll stick the link in the chat for you. This is his I'll get there, mate. That's his YouTube, and obviously he's on Twitch too, which I'm guessing he's up and running. Yep, that's him chatting away. Let me just grab that link too. And this is his YouTube if you want to watch him. There is some sort of magical power where you can watch 2 streams at once, but I don't know how to do it. So check him out. As I say, the energy levels for this guy, I mean, he'll make Usain Bolt look like he's an old man with a crutch. There you go. So Chit Chat Chess is all over this format. So yeah, I'll explain the format just for those who have not seen this before. You can simply go back and see any of my other videos. Not all of them, but a lot of them are these handicap matches. We're both going to start with 5 minutes each on the clock. Usually on chess.com, which is an awesome site, I can't amend the times. I can't add time, I can't take away. But luckily, MyTeacherSam can. And what's going to happen is, we'll both start with 5 minutes. The winner of each game will lose 1 minute from their clock. So if you take the first game, if I win, I go down to 4 minutes for the next game, and MyTeacherSam will stay on 5 minutes. The object of the match is to get down to the 1 minute game and win it. And now this can result in a 1 minute versus a 5 minute game, and obviously that's going to be very difficult no matter what sort of standard player you're at. 1 minute bullet versus blitz. Generally, blitz should always win. So the point is, even if I run away with it or he runs away with it, someone will catch up quickly, because it's just psychological when you get down to your minute. You just, oh, I've got to move, and you don't play good moves. So as long as the person with less time more time stays calm, they will win them. Well, they will at least get down to the same time control as the guy who's legged it. So we've got a minute to go. I'm just waiting. I guess now, I mean, the challenge will come through whenever. I don't know how to search for him, so I hope he's gonna take care of that side. I probably should have asked him that at the beginning. Could someone in my chat, who's also in his chat, ask him to send the challenge, because I'm not sure how to do it, to be honest. But I can definitely maybe have a look through some options. Versus random, so maybe if I can change that and put MyTeacherSam here, because he's got 2 accounts, so I'm not sure which one's which, but I will try to find him under just MyTeacherSam. We're going to start with that. Play. So it should be random color as well. I'm going to go full focus mode once it loads up, because I don't need to see any emblems or anything like that. Oh, he's giving me a challenge. Oh, you have to find me first, I guess. My name's not so easy. Let's have a quick look on his stream, see what he's doing. Oh, he's tapping away, so maybe. We'll see what comes up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, cool. Right, so we're good to go, guys. Let's see how we go. I'm black first game. So 5 minutes versus 5 minutes. Oh, he's pretty. He's 1700. It's a lot better than I thought. I mean, he's done any research. I know I play the Dutch. If he, I'm going to switch it up anyway. I don't want to just play all the same things. That'd be boring for everyone involved. But okay, didn't stump him. I thought he'd go into at least a 2-minute think there. So we're just going to play a standard Dutch to start with. I'm probably going to play the bishop b5 line. B4, sorry, bishop b4. We'll just see what happens. Really depends on where he puts his knight. Does he fianchetto his light square bishop? Does he play g4? Now this is a Staunton gambit, but not Staunton gambit, a Konecznoi gambit. But I don't normally see it in this position, so I'm a bit surprised to see it on the board right away. I'm just going to play d5. When it comes to win gambits against the Dutch, just ignore it, because it's always better if he takes you. So just allow it. Just allow them to take it in, or just re-strengthen your centre when he takes. This is your square that you're after in any sort of stonewall position in the Dutch. You want to get your knight in. I'm going to try and tempt him to take the pawn in a second. I'm going to keep threatening the pawn as well. If he doesn't defend the pawn, I'll take it. Because if you take with a knight, you keep your lovely pawns all together. You want to control the centre as much as possible. Nothing wrong with this move. Not really eyeing this one up yet. Perhaps it'll take a little bit of time for him to get his knight into b5 before I have to ever worry about that. And c6 is on tap. So we've already upset Percy because he's seen too many Dutches in his life. Now I was instantly just going to play here, but can he just push? I mean, once the knight gets here, he does have f3, and then okay, then the knight can come back to d6 with a lot of exercise had. You got to exercise your knights because they get stronger, they get fitter, they cause more carnage. That's a load of rubbish. Don't believe any of that. You shouldn't really move a piece more than once in the opening unless you're forced to. Because when a knight does come here, it will be attacking the pawn that's attacking it. So hopefully it will only dance away because it's trying to win material, which is gaining tempies. f3. Okay. Now, nothing wrong with that. He may be potentially trying to play e4 at some point. Notes to take is that he has now weakened this diagonal, and at the moment the bishop's fine because he can just drop back and defend that. But that's definitely something I've noted, and now I'm thinking of maybe knight in, taking this pawn, and then perhaps just nailing the d pawn with the. Yeah, I'm going to do that with the queen. You know, it's hard to remember the pieces' names when you're playing chess. So in theory, I'm threatening to win this one now, which I will take. So knight here, for instance, would be a mistake. Unless he does have knight here. Okay, so he's defended that pawn, which is correct. But his king is getting a little bit open. And at some point, if I can play e5, I should be doing really well. I'm going to play bishop. Yeah, I'll happily take that because it'll ruin his pawn. So now he's got to make a big choice. And his dark squares are going to be particularly weak here. Mine are too, I'm not going to lie, because all my pawns are on light squares, which means your dark squares can no longer be protected by pawns. No, I'm still going to let him take me, but I'm wondering if e5 is going to work. Because if it does, then it's a move to play. Saying that, he can't really castle. Is it now time to take this? I think I'm going to, because it's going to, usually in the Konecznoi gambit, your king can castle queenside, but I think the queenside is quite weak too. And now he's developed his knight. His knight's not coming to a more active square, so I'm quite happy here. I mean, obviously the knight is to defend the bishop, so if I was going to swap off this way, not a bad idea, but I probably should take that pawn too. As I say, I'm really eyeing up this check here. That check's something that I need to happen, so I'm going to put the knight in, ready for the queen check, because there's no bishop back, because my bishop and my knight are defending that square. Nope, not streaming from work, though. That does sound very nice. No, I'm in the same place as usual. I'm just in a different chair. I fancied a bit of a holy glow behind me. This is already getting tricky. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after he plays c5 here. Okay, so the queen checks on, and it's just whether he's going to block with the knight or not. And if he does, I'll just do... Yeah, okay, well, the check's coming. And if he blocks the knight, I'm going to take the bishop. But the whole point is I am on this this was literally my whole opening idea. Yeah, that's not a bad move though. I'm obviously going to have to take that. Can't take with a pawn because obviously I just nabbed the rook as well. So the knight's pinned, but he has got a lot of pressure on this. Only one knight is pinned, right? So I'm just going to castle. Ignore this pawn. I don't care. I'd rather take the f-file any day. I can't get in yet, but it's a matter of time. I'm actually going to sack a pawn next as well. It's not even a sack. This is just opening up the position. It should be good for me. Because this knight's pinned the whole time, so this knight is actually really unstable. So if I can, I'll nab that. And if I can't, I need to think, well, can I let it go? Can I? I'm really liking just taking here, because if pawn takes, I can bring my other rook into the game. And then say, what are you going to do? So he's broke the pin, but it loses a piece anyway, right? Yeah, because if he ever takes, I'm just going to win his queen. And now attacking his rook, and potentially taking this pawn as well, if the rook moves. But we're low on time, so now I'm just going to go straight into no music while I'm doing live streams, just because YouTube don't like it. Even though it's their music. It's quite funny actually, the irony of the situation. I'm playing their music, and yet they're the ones that get upset. So I'm not on this yet, but if he moves his king somewhere silly, like here, well no, actually no, there's fine. It should be, well, I'll take this pawn then. Yeah, I mean, this position's looking pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. I'm going to bring in another piece. We just play a3 there. Let's just pin that. We'll pin the pawn because I want to play c6 if I can after I've moved my knight out of the way. A good move for him is just put a rook on the f-file. That would be okay. As I say, knight here is just not really cutting it. Knight there, pawn up. Right, knight's coming back. I've got to open up the position where that king is. So even rook here would probably be a good idea. Yeah, Harry Styles is busy. Let's just open the position. And if he doesn't take, I've got this one as well. This, I'll just go here. Now I'm attacking this one as well. So that's 2 attacks. We'll take that one. Come back. Keep on this one. Going to play b5 next. This one, there's a check. Check looks good. Not a million squares for him to go to. So I can win another pawn, so I will, because it's just a bullet game now. And it's all about taking material. So let's do that. And then I'm going to bring the rook in. He's going to do a little bit of dancing. We both are, but we're both low on time. So the knight needs to get involved somewhere. Maybe I should have played queen there for a cheapo here. I probably should have. Probably should have. Too late now. And I always say this. It's no good crying about it. Just move and then remember for next time. So I'm just... Oh, I just lost the knight. That was stupid. That was dumb. So we're testing my bullet skills early doors. Right, can't lose. Yay! So I didn't get out bulleted. Oh, I was on 44 seconds. I didn't even realise. I just got carried away. So, well, not a terrible start. Winning with black. So now it's going to be another 5-minute game. And then he'll take a minute off my clock. I'm not sure how he's going to do this bit. So it's all on Sam now. So let's hope it works out. He should be upset. I mean, he wasn't exactly losing that. I mean, I did drop the knight back, and it is probably at least level. If it may even been slightly better. Chess is horrible like that. You can be a piece up, but if you mess it up, then it's all bad. It's all bad. So he should be able to amend my clock down to 4 minutes here. 1 second at a time. Am I waiting? I don't mind waiting. But this is the problem. It's going to auto abort. So if he can't switch it himself, I might just... Oh, he's done it. I didn't even realise. He took the minute off. I lost another 8 seconds there. That's a bit harsh. Okay, yeah, I know he plays this. I've seen it. So let's see if he knows I play the Cochrane Gambit. Let's see if he knows. And let's see how much he knows about it. C5's the move. Maybe not straight away, but it's definitely coming. If he knows this line at all, then C5 is on the books. Let's see what's happening. Nope. So he's unfamiliar with this gambit, which is always a good sign. Because it's half a black in a blitz game. It's definitely not sound gambit. I'll definitely hold my hands up. Though people do argue on chess.com quite often that it is. But the key of all gambits is you have to take the material and see where you get to. So just going to develop. I mean, it feels weird because I'm a piece for a couple of pawns, but actually I got 3 pawns. Did I get 3 pawns for it? I did. So I've got level material at the moment, though I don't really imagine to ever hold on to this one. Let's just develop some more bits. I'll happily give this one back because I'm after his king. I'm not being funny, but let's just keep ganging up on pieces and hope he blunders, and then I'll just be 3 pawns up. He's not really trying very hard to defend that bishop, is he? Well, you better watch it. I will take it. Even rook here doesn't look that great. Do you want this? That's right, John. I'm a pro flagger, and let it be known that in this match some flagging will happen. Though I suspect he might flag both ways, so I can take the knight. He would take with the queen, and then I'd have knight in. Should I just play knight in anyway? How risky is this? Feels risky. Where's his knight going to go? Because the rook's on pre, you see, at the end of all this. I'm going to go with this and ask him what he's going to do. Because after I take, as I say, this rook is sitting pretty for me. Cheers, Bertrand. Both you and John have been bitten by the flagging abilities of ChesspatzerUK. I may be on a touchpad, but I'm a well-practiced touchpad player. Now, as you can see, this is why I've still got a very good chance to cause a lot of trouble in this opening, because he's really down in development, and I'm now threatening to take this bishop. So how are you going to defend that bishop? There's no knight out to defend it, so this is what you'd call a Cochrane Gambit gone well. And I've even caught him up on time as well. So there's no easy way to get out of this pin. Obviously there's no bishop takes, it's just mate. So I'm going to take, but my bishop's going to be briefly pinned, so I have to find a way to get it out. Probably follow up with queen here just to defend everything. And then in theory just be 3 pawns up. Yeah, I'm not sure knight e4 was right, but it caused trouble, and that's, in a blitz game, as you know, Bertrand, that's all I want to do, is cause people trouble. That sounds complicated, Chit Chat Chess. Too complicated for me, for one, and too complicated for a blitz game. It sounds like you're doing some deep thinking there. But yeah, he's in trouble in this game, so I would have thought resigning would be a little bit. I am attacking his queen, so I can just swap everything here. Just take his queen. What's the material going to be if I let this happen? Takes. Take. No, mate. I mean, I have to really, don't I? There's no getting around it this way. And if he takes that way, oh, damn. If he didn't have knight takes bishop, I had him in another pin. But yeah, I mean, this pawn is a beast as well. And we'll finally get this light square bishop out. Do I want his knight where it is? Do I care? Is he really threatening anything just yet? Not yet. I have to watch knight here, I guess, because he'll be attacking the bishop, but everything's defended. So we shouldn't panic too much. Attack the knight and attack the pawn. Try and scoop up even more material. I mean, 3 pawns should be enough, but... Oh, 4 pawns. Bloody. Oh, yeah, because I won the c-pawn as well. This wins the exchange. Oh, no, you can swap rooks first. That's okay, though. Because then I'm really dominating the rooks. Oh. Oh, have I blundered? No, because this bishop's always defended. But he's partially blundered. We'll take that. Because it means he has to go backward. And then I'll just come back here. And I'm going to put silly pressure on the e-file as well. But this pawn is just going to walk through at some point. Not exactly sure how. Maybe this pawn, actually. He's moved out the way of the queening square. I can go back here now, which is where I want to be. Let's do that. But I can't push yet. Let's play sensible moves. Because rook here is pretty strong. But generally, I think I'm just pushing this one. He can't take this pawn because he'll get trapped. Well, not after I play the c-pawn up, I guess. Well, that does stop me playing the c-pawn up. Alright, fair play. So I'm just going to get the rook up and then watch the back row checkmate. Because that's atypical of me to be in a good position and then just get back spanked. This rook is really bad. It can't go anywhere. It's totally trapped. He might want to try and get his rook out. Might not be a bad idea. There. Okay, well, like I say, let's get these pawns rolling. Keep going, because pawn up's a big threat. Real big. It's been done up like a kipper. So Cochran Gambit coming again, I think, in the next game with white. But he might stumble across the right moves, which is a bit of a worry. Because c5 looks weird, but it's totally strong. Rufus and Doofus actually played that against me, and it crushed me. Okay, so I've taken an early lead. It's going to be, like I say, really difficult when it comes down. And he'll be getting all his rating points back when I get down to 1 minute, because I think it still counts it as a blitz game. On lead chess, it switches to your bullet rating. But, you know, I didn't play this challenge to worry about my rating. I've done this challenge because, 1, I want to take down my teacher Sam. But 2, I can't wait to watch this back because I know he's going mental on his channel. I mean, we could just check that now. He's probably going crazy. There's a lot of head shaking, bless him. It's alright. He'll come back strong. People always do. I think I've only ever won 1 match all the way through. Did rook take bishop work? Possibly. Not sure. Oh, is it unrated? I didn't even realise. Well, that's good. That's good. So that's taken that particular pressure off. Thanks for pointing that out, guys. I know it doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously, we both want to win this match. So, I'll be black and I'll go down to 3 minutes this time. Be interesting if he plays d4 again. I might even play d5 just to keep it interesting to you guys. So, let's do that. Let's play d5 instead and see what he's got. See if he plays the London system like all of Simon's proteges. No? Okay, good. So, Queen's Gambit declined. Pretty solid opening. Should be okay. I mean, obviously, the Dutch is way more exciting, Percy. But we'll play this for now. Now the exchange line is good. Yep. So he's playing the exchange line. Just gives white an edge very easily as well. Black has to play pretty accurately to not get stuffed. Exactly, Jason. I just want to walk around saying, yeah, I took down my teacher Sam. So yeah, so this is the problem. It's a very easy attack down the C file and this diagonal as well. This is a strong diagonal for white. So I don't really want to play c6 because it's a bit counterproductive. I might even just play my bishop round because queen c2 is definitely coming. So bishop here first. And he could play f3. I mean, if his style is anything to go by from the first game, he will play f3. Yep, good. Yeah, I like this guy. And then yeah, I hope for this very shortly. But I'm basically trying to play against him playing e4, which he can definitely play whenever he feels like. He's got plenty of pieces there. Take him first. Yep, no difference. I mean, you can still chuck Harry at me, a la Simon. But yeah, I mean, the plus side for black is it's just not easy for it's not easy for white to get through. Though a lot has to happen. Queen here is actually quite annoying. I guess... No, because then I'll probably get my rook here and win this pawn if he tries to win. Ah. Well, we know what to do when people castle opposite sides, don't we? We chuck Ari or Ari up the ball, depending on who's closest. Yeah, I've only got 2 minutes. It's going to be tight. It's definitely going to be tight. Do I want to open this out? Well, I don't want him just to play the pawn down, so I'm going to have to take that to start with. And then I might even threaten a cheeky... is that just superficial? Well, it gets material off. And I feel like his attack will probably be quicker than mine. So I'm attacking the bishop, but I'm also threatening this square. Which he will have to watch. And I also have to watch after swaps that my queen doesn't get a check here. Causing more shenanigans. Which is all you need to win a game of chess, is plenty of shenanigans. So your opponent has no idea what's going on and loses all his time. So I need to get how much time back? A lot. But like I say, just either rook here is good, but I'm going to hit him with the check. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that just brings the queen around for a target. I don't have a lot of squares for the knight. All decisions. I also want to just chuck the pawn up the board. It's so vexing. I mean, like someone just pointed out in chat, the centre is very good. And these two will crush me eventually. Now, there. Should I... Because I kind of like where my queen is. It's already floating over to b4. I'm just going to play here. Because I could get to b4 from... Well, no, it'd actually be here. So yeah, I think my queen's offside on the king side. It wants to be here, so I'm going to leave the queen where it is. And just have the check in the bag in case something later on is a cheapo. Might say he... No, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think in opposite coloured castle positions, you got to be the first one to be chucking your pawns up the board. And that's a reaction that has possibly caused a weakness. Now is that check good? Probably not. But how about chuck a pawn up the board and let him take it? Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll sack a pawn and then we'll get the rook behind it. No, not that rook. This rook. Then I just got to be aware that this pawn might be a little bit weak if I do that. So maybe the A rook. Depends what he takes with. If he takes with the queen, I'll bring the other rook. Because otherwise he'll win both pawns. Which again probably wouldn't be a bad thing. Because I want to open up lines near his king. And he's gone for activity instead. Which is definitely the right thing to do. So I've got my check if I want it. Or do I want to keep my queen where it is? Because I don't care if he takes that pawn, you see. Ah, okay. No, yeah, I do. I do care if he takes that pawn. Because his king's just going to move anyway. Here I might be able to play... Whoops. Might be able to play c5. Okay. Back we come. Takes, I'd imagine. Well, why would you get rid of that good knight? No, maybe he won't. I'll pre-move it anyway because... there we go. Ah, there's a fork. My first... Oh, I got a check. And that's luck, because I didn't work that out. All I guess I was relying on there is that, you know, your position sometimes sorts itself out. But yeah, I got lucky because there was a check. And otherwise I was in big trouble. If you ever push that pawn, I've got a nice square for my knight as well if the pawn ever comes down. Otherwise I'm just going to do what he's doing, which is chuck stuff at the king. Bringing the other rook over as soon as I can. I've only got 57 seconds. I've just realised that. Got to be a bit quick. If I can distract his queen, I can win this one too. That I will take. Because I want to tempt him to play this. But then again, it's getting a bit scary actually. He does have a fairly good attack here. Knight in. I'm going to take. Because it threatens mate in one. That's always a good start. And then I'm going to take this pawn. And then hopefully get a check here. And if not, I'm just going to threaten mate again. Well, not mate, but big material swaps. And if his queen ever leaves the diagonal, I can always do that as well. Well, he's not going to be able to take that because I am going to keep the mate in the position. So if he takes, I just mate him again. And I've caught him up on time now, so it's suddenly turned into a bullet game again. So, what do I want to do here? Just rook over? Or pawn up check first? I think rook over. Again, if he takes, it should be mate. Or at least a queen. I should get a queen back. He goes there. I'm going to finally move this one. Let's come back. But yeah, I'm not feeling so cocky about this one. Gotta say, it's not looking amazing. I've got a lot of problems here. A lot. But there's a check that wins the queen. So we'll keep that in the position. If the queen ever leaves the defense of this one, I nab in its mate. But it's getting a bit hectic. Oh, well, that's the queen. So I'll take that for sure. It's going to be pretty hard to defend that pawn as well. Yep, here we go. I've pre-moved into a... Yeah, I could have pre-moved into a loss there. Well, there you go. Sneaked another one. Sneaked another one. There's some cheeky tactics. I've got to say, I completely left my king bare there. There's probably a better way for him to attack, but I kept enough threats in the position to worry him. So somehow I've got down to the 2-minute game. So 2 versus 5. At least I'm white. That should definitely help. But I'm going to be moving the hell out of this. Hey, Imperator Django. Not yet. I'm in a match against MyTeacherSam. So maybe afterwards. Let's take some breaths. Now it becomes interesting. Really interesting. I mean, it was interesting anyway. But trying to win with 2 minutes is... it's tough. Let's see how we go. I'm certainly, my favourite tag is definitely disappearing very quickly now. Deep breaths. Lots of clicking on my end. I'm a bit tense, I gotta say. The coffee's probably working against me now. I'm too hyper. But there's definitely trouble coming my way. Definitely. So expect the fight back to, if not happen in this game, oh my gosh, the last game, yeah. Well, I'll prove how bad I am at bullet. Let's put it that way. I'm pretty bad at bullet. Here we go. So I might even pre-move because actually no, I can't. I'll wait until he's done the clock. 1 second will probably make a difference right at the end, but it shouldn't make any difference at the first move. What happened there? I accepted. Where's it gone? Am I still connected? What happened? Where's the challenge? It's true, Percy. I'm pretty hungry actually. It'll be lunchtime when I finish this. Lunchtime. I haven't declined it. What happened? Where's the challenge? What did I do? I'm sorry, MyTeacherSam. I'm not declining. I haven't seen. You can see on my stream. I've seen nothing. In fact, I did see one, but I said yes. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, you guys saw. I didn't mean to. I certainly didn't mean to. I just missed it in my nerves. So it dropped me down to 2 minutes. And then, yeah, let's go. So it'd be interesting if we get another Petrov. I don't think he... Oh, he will. Okay. Well, I'm not going to not play it because I love this opening. Totally love it. And he'll hate it, but he'll learn from this. He will definitely learn from this. So let's just... Well, I'm going to... It depends where he puts his bishop. What did he do last time? He played d5 last time. What's he going to play this time? I mean, he could even take the pawn. There's nothing wrong with taking that pawn. It's a really long line, but it's okay. This particular line, I'm just going to build the centre and play f4 and try and squeeze him through the middle. I'm not Bertrout. It's just MyTeacherSam is a partner with both chess.com and Twitch. So he's got the power. He has the power to do this. I think he'd probably come to an agreement that as long as you make it unrated, it's okay. Because otherwise it could really favour, obviously, one person or the other. It'd be quite funny, actually, if MyTeacherSam just went round challenging everyone to 10-minute standard games and then putting them straight down to 30 seconds. That is the power. The power of MyTeacherSam. But yeah, so I'm arguing that my centre is actually pretty good here. So that's what we're going to go for. And try and keep him here. If I take here, I get the piece back. So he'll have to move the knight now. There's no pawn takes first. And that allow pawn up again. So I'm rolling down the board. Like, I am rolling down the board. I'm just not 100% sure where I'm going afterwards. Because I do need to get my last two pieces out as well. He's fully developed here. And a piece up. It's just king safety is key. So it'll be interesting. Obviously, he's not going to take this pawn. Just move the knight. I guess just back. But does that trap the bishop in the line? No, it doesn't. I don't have c4, which is a shame. So yeah, just knight back, I'd guess. And then I've got a check, actually. Oh, I've got queen check coming when he moves that knight. Potentially. Because then I got it. So move the knight, pawn up, and then queen check. There we go. That's the combination. So knight should come back somewhere. Or even if it comes forward, it doesn't make any difference. I'm still going to play pawn up. Then the queen's going to come in with check. And even then, he could probably get away with going here. The good news would be, he wouldn't have this rook in the game. So I'd superficially get my piece back. I do have a FIDE rating. It's not very good. It really isn't. There's no denying it. It's not a good rating. That's not a bad move. Yeah, that's got me thinking, hasn't it? I can't think. I mean, I've caught up a little bit on time. He took a long think there. And he's come up with a good move. So I am going to push through. I've got to try and open up his king, so it makes sense. He's also got potentially here, but I'm hoping maybe queen here. That looks quite nice. I mean, without h4, I might be winning a piece. Do I just ignore that? No. Don't ignore nothing. But queen here is good. Should be. That is check. Let's move out of the way. Now, where's he going to put his king? Is the question. That is what I'll be asking him very shortly. Okay, so we're going to be threatening a mate here and the bishop if he drops his king back. And we'll just bang him. It's not mate, but... Oh, it might be if this pawn goes. Because the rook will be blocking off the escape square. This seems so... I need more pieces out. More pieces! I've only got 1 minute and 19 seconds. He's gone there. Why? I can't take. I can't swap pieces. That's a big problem in my position. I'm going to panic a little bit, it seems. But I think I might have bishop here. But then he's got c6. Still not easy. Oh, that's a bad move. Oh, no, he's got away with it. Damn, I thought I had bishop here winning his queen. But I do have attack his bishop. I've got 54 seconds, but pawn up's a nice threat. I guess he can just drop his bishop back then. So I'll have to watch that. But I am eyeing this up. That is definitely something I'm looking at. If I can move his knight. So bishop back would stop that. So maybe just pawn up then. So pawn up now. Pawn up now. What would happen? No, I need to develop one more piece. Let's do this. Because otherwise my rook's on pre after swaps. And I can't have that because I'll get mated. This way round, potentially I'm just going to play a cheapo and just take this. Oh, he's taking a pawn. Well, that's risky. That is risky because I've got some pressure here. I definitely have some pressure. Pawn grabber. 41 seconds. No, he had knight takes bishop. Maybe though. I don't know. You could be right. I don't really want to swap queens, do I? No. Can't swap queens. Swapping queens would be game over. But I am threatening pawn up now, which wins this piece back. And he's only got 44 seconds. So, there's the target. But I'll take material when we're level. Let's see what he takes with. See what he takes with. I think with just bishop takes are probably okay. Well, that's a move, but takes. Oh man, he didn't do what I was expecting. Didn't play what I was expecting. Cheeky. That's a skew up. Take that. Checkmate. Yes! Down to the 1 minute game. Gotcha! Gotcha! And I was up on time somehow. Must destroy. No, that's not fair. I've been so lucky, guys. I can't really explain how much luck is involved there. I think I just again had just enough threats in the position to make that really difficult for him. And now watch an absolute mass panic. What I'm trying to do is crush his spirit so that he has nothing left for the 1 minute game. But this is the point where he should really take a very deep breath and just take his time. 5 minutes. I know he took his time there, but when I've only got 1 minute, look, I've got 23 seconds left. So I'm 1 minute and I can't do the maths here. 37 seconds it took me to win that game. And I could still think just slightly there. Just slightly. No, I don't have a coach. My coach is the internet and anybody who wants to give me useful advice. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to say this is the final game, but it just won't be. Let's see if he looks sad. No, he's doing a bit of analysis. Or is he playing another game against someone else? Oh no, he's checking the opening. I mean, I'll talk him through the opening. I'm quite happy to. The Cockcomb Gambit, as I say, has some really big holes in it. The main line is basically 0.5 advantage for black, which is great. You're black and you've got an advantage. And at the end of the day, if white doesn't play really actively, he's gone because he's a piece down. Yeah, I saw that, Jason. But yeah, I don't blame him because there's a little bit of a hole in it. But the thing with this is you either switch your opening just for this match, just to, you know, plug the hole later. It's very hard to plug the hole in the middle of a match because I'll just play something slightly different and then they'll be like, what the hell? Hey Roman Chessmaster, welcome to the day. Yeah, exactly, Bertrand. That's an amazing game as well. I really like that game. So this one, I'm going to have to play the Dutch because I'm going to have to try and win with 1 minute, which is always going to be pretty hard. I can't pre-move too much because he might play e4. And that'd just be embarrassing for me. So we'll play a different line this time, as he has too. Gotta say, he's doing the same thing. Castles. And I can't take that in yet. I gotta play c3 first. Now I can take this one. I had this line against the Ginger GM. Bishop. That stops my plan. Gotta adapt. Gotta adapt. Adapt or lose. Must move. Must move fast. Oh, am I getting trapped? Maybe. I think I am. Oh no, I can take the knight. Don't forget you can take the knight. Don't drop back and just lose a piece with bang and bang. That would be pretty stupid if I drop back. But I can just take. And now I need to break this pin because it's annoying. Now I've got to decide whether to go here or here. I'm going to go here first. Well, I have to now because he's covered it. That's a bit of a no-brainer, really. So I could do with him dropping his queen, really. That would really help me. So, MyTeacherSam, if you wouldn't mind, dropping your queen would be great right now. If you're going to do me a favour. Okay, swapping is probably really bad for me because I need to mate him. So I'm going to start playing more direct again. I'm going to start playing e5, I think. Even though it's not best. Because it drops this pawn. He has to take it. It's scary to take it. Oh, he's taking that pawn. Okay. Alright. Alright, this knight's on pre if he takes back with the pawn. Surely he won't do that. Just knight takes. Then I'll start getting my knights into the position. Hopefully. I might even nab this one, actually. I think I'll take that one. Because a rook on the 7th is never a bad thing. I've got to be a little bit careful with this pawn, I guess. What's that? I don't know, but I'll take it. He's obviously got something planned. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's happening anymore. I just know that I got 27 seconds. 27 seconds, but a nice position. Take this one. Pawn down doesn't work, because I'll just do queen takes. If he does that, I'll do knight. Ooh, I'm dropping a piece. Whoa, 19 seconds. How did this happen? I was a check here. I've lost. He's just got to swap queens. It's over. Either way, or just take the queen. And though, and he might even be up material there as well. He would be. It'd be a pawn up after he takes the f-pawn. So he's got a game back, as long as he doesn't spend 2 minutes and 54 seconds on his next move. Just swap queens and I can't mate you. I need 18 seconds to win an endgame. Don't be silly. So that's definitely a game back. What the? Okay, but then at least I keep my material. Is there a cheapo mate somewhere? I'm going to throw some pieces at him. Because I haven't got any time. I've lost this rook. I didn't even realise. Oops. Oops. But I'm not resigning. Because there can always be a subtle mate in one when you're not looking. Hey, Steve. Oh, there's a check coming as well. That's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Everything's losing. It's going to win this one too. What? Huh? What? What just happened? There's no mate for me. It's got a check here. Yeah, I mean, this game's gone, but I just find it very difficult to resign. I always do. I mean, it's totally lost. Absolutely lost. He can enjoy his win. The fight back is on. The fight back is real. If you didn't believe the fight back was coming, well, now you're going to see it. I mean, I need him to walk into a mate in one, which there isn't. There just isn't one. Can we get a stalemate? We could try. Let's pre-move a stalemate. Now I need to get my king. Ah, it's my move. Oh well. Like I say, it was always going to be a bit of an arse to win 1 versus 5. I don't really expect to get a chance until 1 versus 2. Then I'll start feeling like the match is back on again. So it's not like I'm not going to try to win now, but because psychologically he could win 4 games in a row now, so I have to be ready for that. And it's quite hard to take, you know, as he suffered it too, and he's managed to turn it round. So oh, cheers for the follow. Holy Ginger, great name. Let me put that somewhere a little bit out of the way. And then move it up a few levels. Cheers for the follow. He wants a rematch, does he? Just because he won? Yeah, of course. So now it'd be 5 versus 1. So he should take his time down first. I think that's a bit off. I don't think that's right. It's cost me 7 seconds there. Someone have a word in his chat about that. Please. He doesn't even have to go down this line at all. That's the funny thing. There we go. He's found the move. C5 is a good move. But the follow-up's pretty tough to find. So let's see if he finds the follow-up. That is part of it. Yep. He's getting it. Yep. He's looked it up. Damn it. How does he... God, he found that out whoa quick. I've got to say, that's some skilled level analysis to find all this. But he does have to be careful of this diagonal. So bishop e6 is not a terrible move here. But yeah, he's played this perfect book so far. This is the line that Cochrane Gambit people do not like. Let's come back. Should have taken with the queen if he's going to follow book. Now we're going to get a bishop here, and I'm going to try and sack a rook for it if I can. Big threat, cheapo of winning his queen, so you want to watch that, even with 37 seconds. Yeah, he's found the right one, Jason. Can you let him know to put his clock down first when it's a 1 minute game? Because like I say, I lost 7 seconds there. That's not really fair, is it? Would you mind? I'm also going to look at this checkmate here at some point. There might be a sneaky with the queen at some point. That loses the queen. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Doesn't lose the queen because he can put his bishop here. But I am looking at this. This is a nice square. At some point for a piece of some sort. I don't know which piece. Just follow Ritzer. Can't quite play what I want to play. I've got to sack some material because I need to get my queen to a better square than where it is at the moment. Sack material. Oh, he's not taking it. Balls. Don't like the looks of rook e8 here. That's annoying as well. Rook e8 would have been more annoying. Let's play this. Don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I'm currently unsure, but I am threatening to win a piece here. Depending on where he goes. Because bishop back, I've now got the knight defending this square as well. So king somewhere, but I don't know where. Just pawn up, actually. Oh, no. Well, yeah, pawn up works as well. Let's do pawn up. Pawn up works because it stops the rook defending. We haven't got enough pieces defending this square now, which is great. Now I'm going to take with the bishop if it goes down this way. But I'm just simply not moving fast enough. And I'm suffering for my lost 7 seconds. I'll never see them again. Maybe he's not going to take. I don't know how to undo pre-moves on this, funny enough. This has gone wrong. Gone very wrong. Where's the mate? I don't even see one. I don't see a mate or a good square to put this. Ugh. That was just such a bad move. But I got no time. Falling to pieces. Falling to pieces. With my 3 seconds left. Just don't. I can't get to the 7th rank, which is where I need to be. Ugh. All I can do is try. 1 second? Wow. I think you can safely say this has not worked. I want my 7 seconds back. Moo! That's how you do it. Right click. That's actually going to be quite useful at some point. Because I will pre-move something I regret. That always happens. So he partially stumbled along the right line there. So I suspect we'll be seeing that again. But then I might play d4. just to throw a little spanner in the works. He's worked out the right line. And then we'll switch the opening on him. The only downside is I'm not that great at winning with d4 in 1 minute. Okay, here we go. So he's down to 3 minutes and I've got 1 minute. I guess we're going to play a Dutch. He might switch to e4. I think I can take a second to decide which opening we're going to play. Oh, I feel better now because he's handicapped himself there. He's lost 15 seconds. I see, my teacher Sam. Sorting yourself out, but not me, eh? I like it. I like it. Happily taking that extra 20 seconds. Okay. It's a shame that chess.com starts your clock as soon as the game starts and not when you've done your first move. It's a lot quicker this time. Okay, right, here we go. So let's try and win the Dutch in 1 minute. It can be done. I'm just not 100% sure how. Already dropped the pawn. Already dropped the pawn. But it's going to get complicated. Oh. I thought that was going to go somewhere different. Should have just taken the pawn, I think. But then knight takes d5, so I don't know. I'm not convinced what I just said was true. Yeah. No checks. G6. And then try and mate him on the f file, I guess. What else have I got? If it goes queenside, that might help. I'll happily see queenside castling here. But he has only got to play normal moves. 42 seconds just doesn't seem long enough. Taking this one. But moves that are far away, like rook takes f2. You want to have nice close moves when you're playing bullet. It's down to 2 minutes. So this is a practice for the 2 minute portion. 2 minute versus 1 minute now. That's it, my teacher Sam. Keep thinking. Think more. I'm going to actually might win a piece here if I'm lucky. If he does queen takes. Let's see what he does. I mean, he should just ignore it and carry on with h5, but I'm just going to put my bishop in the way if he does that. Okay, cool. Takes. Yeah, it's very, very hairy, this. It's the Bigfoot of positions. Totally hairy. Got a little check here as well. Might be necessary. 30 seconds versus 1 minute 16. Peace out. Because I've still got the check, which he might have forgotten. Which would win the piece. He's walked into it. Take. Oh, you absolute doofus. What was I saying about pre-moves? What an idiot. Oh, I had a really good chance there. That was going to be a piece. Was going to be a piece. Ay, ay, ay. So frustrating, chess. It really is. Boom. Nice win. Nice win. So, 2 minutes versus 1 minute. Will he be in trouble? Probably not. Because I seem to be on all sorts of tilt. Not because of the losses, but just because of my mouse slips. Gosh, how bad was that? I didn't even see that he had knight back. How bad was that? Yeah, just knight into here. I mean, just carry on. I'm probably still in big trouble in this position anyway, because I've got a naked king. Never a good idea. Did he send me a challenge again? Did I miss that? Because surely me looking at a game shouldn't stop someone challenging me. Maybe it does. I don't know. But I do want him to sort the times out a bit quicker in this game with white. If I'm going to moan about anything, that's what I'm going to moan about. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I didn't mean to, Jason. Let him know I don't mean to be doing this. I'm just a bit cack-handed. So, in theory, this will be my best chance because I'm white. I've only got a minute, but he's only got 2 minutes. He's going to get white in the 1 minute game, which is not something I really want by the looks of things. So my best chance is now. Not that I'm trying to put too much pressure on myself, but this is the game, guys. If I don't do him over now, he'll switch from non-favourite to big favourite. Here we go. Accept. Here we go. So I'm going to go down to 1 minute. Oh, I made a move. Oh, he's done it. Okay. Well, that makes up for the other time. I know that was pretty bad, actually. I didn't mean to do that. Well, let's play it like a bullet game, but I can't keep being behind. That's the problem. I've got to attempt a quick push and hope he castles into it. If he doesn't castle into it, then I'll get him another way. I'll get him on the queen side. I wasn't taking the G pawn. Taking the G pawn with check. Back I come. Bishop check. Which way is he going to go? Oh, he went that way. Open up the centre now. Oh, he's doing it for me. Very kind. Very kind. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Whoa, he's leaving his king in the centre. That's what I mean. This is where I've got a chance. You do stuff like that, I might just get through. You never know. I might have a chance here. Bishop h5 would be a bit of a move. That would be a bit something. No, because I can take with check. Okay, that's okay. So knight h5 is probably more likely then. So let's get the queen in. Can't checkmate without the queen. Well, I can't. This pawn is on pre, which I definitely want to take. But I also want to play e5, but it just pushes the pawn for now. Gotta move fast. Gotta move fast. Gotta move fast and not do stupid moves. Move fast, but not stupidly. It's a recipe for winning games, but, you know, Still got to play the moves. Don't want the queen to come off, really. Oh, that was a bit of a blunder. I didn't see him moving that. No, undo! Thanks for that right click bit of hint. I was game over there. I would have lost that instantly. I might still be in trouble. I might still be suffering here. He's not going to take it. Undo. Probably take that regardless. Oh no, I've got time. Relax. Relax. I've got 29 seconds. I'm actually up on the clock. And I'm taking his rook. That's what I'm doing. Just take him back and I'm taking here. No more checks. Here. Take that one. Take that one. Oh, throw in a pawn. Take the queen. Yep. Da, 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 da. Ah. Ah. Yay! Oh my word. Oh my word, that was a fun match. I said that would be my best chance. I've got to say, that was down to the wire. MyTeacherSam, you're a good player, mate. You definitely are. You just need a tiny bit more luck, because I feel like I was lucky early doors in this one. Whew, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Great match, MyTeacherSam. I'm going to give you a little hand clap for that. And I can definitely do that because I won, but by the skin of my teeth. Had that gone to the next game, the match was his. I'm almost guaranteeing that the match was his if he'd won that. But yeah, that's a nice stream. I really enjoyed that. I'm happily give the guy a rematch if he ever wants one. And we can even change the match format a little bit as well. I'm happily play longer games. Maybe make it a little bit more educational. Show you some lines. But that was quality. I enjoyed all our fights in the Petrov. It's not often you get to play the Petrov that often. So I'm going to end the stream there, guys. And then I'm going to come straight back on and play some more. But for YouTube, it's bye for now. Thanks for all that's tuned in. But I'll be back very shortly.